Yes or no? आपकी इज्जत से कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. And remember one thing, everything lost, but credit remaining with you, everything can be regained. And everything with you and credit lost, everything is lost. Yes or no? So balance sheet of life के लिए बहुत जरूरी है. Ethics in your profession, ethical practices हमेशा करना. अब बैलेंस शीट के लाइफ ये भी जरूरी है कि यू मैनेज योर 8+8+8 सिस्टम. कोक के वर्ल्ड सीईओ थे ब्रायन डाइसन. उनकी एक 30 सेकंड की स्पीच है. अगर ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को एक विनंती है कि अगर अनुकूल हो तो यूट्यूब पे से डाउनलोड करके आप कोई भी सेशन में दिखाना. यहां 30 सेकंड्स हैं. एक 20 स्कूल के कॉन्वोकेशन में वे बोले थे. And a top corporate position, world CEO of Coca-Cola, Brian Dyson, after his 40 years of experience in the corporate world, he was sharing his experiences, but he just made a 30-second speech. बहुत अच्छी बात उन्होंने कही उस स्पीच में. मैं थोड़ी एलाबोरेट करके आपको वो बैलेंस शीट ऑफ लाइफ कैसी है वो बताते हैं. वे उन्होंने बोला कि my 40 years of experience in the corporate field has taught me one thing, and that is get to work on time, work very effectively during your working hours, and get back to your family on time. This is balance sheet of life. Get back to your family on time. ये पहली बात उन्होंने बताई कि मेरे 40 साल का अनुभव मुझे ये सिखाया. Then he said, in life you are actually juggling with 5 balls. हमने सर्कस में जोकर को देखा ना, इज juggling with more than 2, 3, 5 balls. In life you are juggling with 5 balls in hand. The first ball is the ball of work. Second is the ball of family. Third is the ball of health. Fourth is the ball of friends. And fifth is the ball of spirit. You are dealing with these 5 balls in life. Then the third point he said, that after many years of juggling with these 5 balls, you will come to know that the first ball, that is ball of work, is made up of rubber, and the rest 4 balls, that is health, family, spirit and friends, is made up of glass. The fourth thing he said, that the ball of work is made up of rubber. If you lose it and falls on the ground, it will bounce back because it is made up of rubber. That is, work opportunities will keep on coming. As the chairman of Virgin Atlantic, he says that work is like bus stand, a bus comes every 3 minutes. But Brian Dyson says the other 4 balls of your life, family, friends, health and spirit, are made up of glass. If you lose them, they fall on the floor, it will break. If not break, crack. If not crack, it will D-shape. But it will not be the same again. It will not be the same again. So, take care of your work, take care of your family, take care of your health, take care of your friends, live a balanced life. Money is not everything in life. Not even your professional career is everything in your life. Live as a human being, don't live as a professional. Just work as a professional, but live as a human being. That is the balance of life. क्योंकि एक गिनती मैं आपको कराऊं, आप ताज्जुब रह जाएंगे. चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स को कोई गिनती करानी हो तो हमें भी बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है. I'll give you some calculation time. We sleep for 8 hours a day. आप बोलते हैं कि मैं 6 घंटा सोता हूं, तो जब बचपन में छोटे थे तब 10 घंटा सोते थे, जब बड़े होंगे, वृद्ध होंगे, तभी 10 घंटा सोएंगे. The average will come down of the whole life as 8 hours a day. So of the 24 hours you sleep for 8 hours a day, that means 1/3 of the day you are sleeping. Yes or no? 24 divided by 3 is 8. Rather, divided by 8 is 3. So 1/3 of the day you sleep. That is directly proportional that 1/3 of the life you will sleep. Yes? Balance sheet में मिलता है ना? That means if you live for 70 years upon this earth, 1/3 of your life, 23 years of your life is going to be in bed sleeping. You don't know whether you exist or not. 23 years of your life out of 70 years is going to be in sleep. You don't know whether you exist or not. You just have a 90-second brush and more than 100 days of your life goes in brushing your teeth. Now I am not giving you the calculation of the time you spend in front of the mirror. आगे से आप अपने आप को देखते हो, पीछे से देखते हो, इस तरफ से देखते हो, अब कुछ फर्क नहीं होने वाला है. Actual time with you is very less. Very less. If you are not conscious about living a balanced life, you can be a big loser in life. Warren Buffett, the richest investor upon this earth, with an investment of more than $100 billion. On his 50th marriage anniversary, the couple was sitting on the dais and 50 parties were arranged by the 63 CEOs of Berkshire Hathaway, the flagship company. And the concluding party was in London and was attended by more than 30 heads of states of Europe and Africa and America. Very dignified crowd. And everybody was sharing their experiences with the couple. Some with the work, some with the foundation, whatever. A gentleman, he must be a chartered accountant. He raised his hand and said, if you don't mind, can I ask you a very simple question to the couple? The couple said, fine. And he asked, sir, what is the secret of your happy married life of 50 years? See, he had used the adjective happy before married life. What is the secret of your happy married life of 50 years? And before Warren Buffett could start answering in the microphone, his wife, she pulled over the microphone and said, I would like to answer this question. That pulling of the microphone and not a single change of wrinkle on Warren Buffett's face, 50% of the answer the people got from this act, how they would have continued for 50 years. Now listen carefully. Warren Buffett's wife, she said, in our 50 years of married life, there has not been a single day where me, my husband and our children, thereafter our grandchildren, and thereafter today our great-grandchildren, we have not sat for dinner together at 8 p.m. I am talking of the world's richest man and the richest investor. Unless and until he is traveling out. Rest of the family, they sit together at 8. Now put a hand on your chest and ask yourself, how many times in a week you sit for dinner together with your family? Then the second point, she said, there has not been a single day in our 50 years of married life that me and my husband Warren Buffett, we have not gone out for half an hour of walk in the evening after dinner. Third, she said, there has not been a single day where me and my husband, we have not sat together to tuition our children. Thereafter we tuitioned our grandchildren, and today we are teaching at the age of 73 our great-grandchildren, teaching them numericals and alphabets. And you are sending your children and grandchildren to tuition classes or tuition centers, coming back home to teach them just because you could afford tuition money and Warren Buffett must not be affording, isn't it? When they were asked why, she said, we want to transmit our family values to the next generation. They must know the tradition and the culture of this family. So we spend quality and quantity time with our family members. So this is called a balance sheet of life, well maintained. For that, when Warren Buffett was asked, he said that from 9 to 6, I am a businessman. From evening 6 to 9, I am a family man. And from 9 to 10:30, I am a personal spiritual entity. This is balance of life. He said that I shut off my mobile at 6 p.m. in the evening. He throws his pen on the table at 6 p.m. and gets up. And somebody asked, any client after that? He said, I tell them, you can come tomorrow at 10. My office hours are 9 to 6. And you keep your mobile phones on till 11 p.m. and 12 midnight. Till the last time you go on the bed, and still after getting on the bed you check. Are you expecting a call from the PM's office? That because I am a chartered accountant, I know much about 2G, 3G, coal scam, maybe a bit about Rafael deal. And so sometimes if a JPC is formed, joint